Hello, I'm Brian Kreisman, Superintendent of Fleming County Schools with this week's Our Story video segment. We're back at Hillsborough Elementary School. They're focused on becoming a school of distinction. Their motto this year, Game On. They're really focused on in reading, math, social studies, science, and on-demand writing, of really focusing on helping each student become the most successful he or she can be. Today I'm here with Lainey Peace, a 6th grade student leader here, who, by the way, has her name up here on the Hall of Distinction because she scored as a 5th grader, distinguished on reading, math, on-demand writing, and social studies. So it is a proud moment for her because she's the only name on this hallway. So we're going to talk to her and find out all those great things she's doing this year, becoming another distinguished student as a 6th grader. So Lainey, what makes this school a school of distinction?
I personally feel that it's the students. I mean, we may not show we're smart in the same way, but some people might be better than me at common sense skills. We just don't all show it in the same way.
And one of those things, Lainey, we're really focused on this year is those bridge performance indicators, helping each student develop those 21st century skills about good decision making, being innovative, good communication skills, and also those personal responsibilities. How does your school make you feel important as a student?
This year, Mr. Lee is making the students very voiced. I mean, this year each class is getting to design their own field trip shirt. So we get choices and things. We even now have a new student council that will bring things to the table on things that might need fixed or brought out in the open.
And one of the things Mr. Lee's really known for is that student voice. At all the schools he's been at, he's really empowered students, and he's brought that here to Hillsborough, and really bringing out that student voice on how to turn the school around, how to become that school of distinction. What are some activities each day that here at Hillsborough, Lainey, that really helps you develop those skills to be college, career, and life ready?
Here at school, we do have books that we have to read with the class, but we're also are allowed to read our own books that we want to, and I read a lot, so that helps me get high scores, but they give us the choice to work on things independently.
And Lainey, one of the things that is really I've always mentioned about you is that you're always reading. So how many books did you read over the summer?
I'd probably say over 45. I mean, I didn't count, but...
Right. But she is always reading everywhere she goes. After school, during school, she's always carrying a book around with her. So that's very impressive. I wish I could read that many books in a year. How do teachers here make learning fun?
This year, I guess more so in Ms. Grannis' class, we use interactive notebooks. So it's, I guess, better than just doing it straight off of paper. You glue down papers in your notebook and flaps. It's almost like origami almost. You fold it and it's kind of cool, and it's just you get to be more interested in it, and it's very fun. So
they make learning more focused on you, make learning more performance-based. Even note-taking becomes a more performance-based activity. What are some of your interests besides reading?
Well, I have a lot. I do soccer, softball, basketball. I'm in the praise band at church and with a youth group. I'm in 4-H, so that's it's leadership. And
talking about basketball, you were on the 6th grade team, this famous 6th grade team we keep hearing about. Your season's over, right? How many games did you win this year? Can you remember?
Not for sure.
But it was very successful.
Yes.
I mean, everywhere we went, we heard about the 6th grade basketball team here at Hillsborough. So, Lainey, finishing up, what can the district do that helps support your interest?
Well, I know that the sports will always be available getting into middle school, and church is always something that I can do as optional. But I would like for Miss Wilson to get an FFA teacher because currently they don't have one.
Okay, and we are looking at one of the things big here. We just finished up the largest agriculture week in America, which really wore us all out. I mean, we were all over the place. Very community supported. And one of the things that's really important here is expanding those clubs like FFA, 4-H, which is very critical to this community. We want you to come out, talk to Lainey, see all the great things she's doing, hear her story. She's got a great one. Find out all those books she reads, which they're not 6th grade level. I assure you, I've seen some of the books. Also see her painting on the Hall of Distinction here at Hillsboro, and see all the great things happening in all the classrooms here at Hillsboro. They're going to go places. They're game on to become a school of distinction. And until next time, our journey continues.